Okay, so this is a replay. I recorded it, so must have had something interesting or recent game. Mostly tier 7, there's 6 tier 7, the rest of us are mixed between 6 and 5. I'm tier 6, so kind of in the middle there. So on these maps, where it's just one cap each side, a lot of time what happens is teams overextend themselves and push too far. So depending on what ship you are, obviously you get to the middle quicker, but you always see like DDs push too far. So my intention here is probably to get up to the big island and kind of support the 2Ds where I can if possible. I imagine the enemy DDs are doing something similar here and looking for the escape route through the middle channel. So a secondary thought here is if our DDs spot the enemy DDs, if I can shoot them, I shoot them. If it looks like they're going to go through a channel, then I'm going to maneuver myself to kind of cut off their escape route. I think that's what happens here. I can't remember, but oh yeah, I do type in chat here. Actually, I think I do remember this game now. Yeah, I say don't push too far. Put some shots out. Oh, and here comes the DD. So change of focus. Let's just put pressure on this DD. Oh, both of them there. So yeah, let's just. I might not be hitting. It doesn't really matter. My main intention here is to keep the pressure on them so they are not thinking too much about, you know, the other DDs and where they're torping and paying attention to like what's going on. So just in case they have sent torpedoes, I stick up my hydro to assist our DDs just in case. And yeah, I'm looking to potentially intercept them in the channel. So see how this works out. So yep, there come the enemy torps. Well, there's one that looks like it might be going through the channel, so let's see what happens. The other side gets a quick win, a quick kill. Jaguar against the Visby, so 5 versus 5, so that's a nice kill to start with. So again, I need to be careful that if there's anything kind of like on the 8 line at the back, like a BB, I don't, you know, get spotted and then get side swiped. So I'm just being cautious here. Unfortunately, the DD here blocks my potential ability to torp this DD. So I'm waiting for him to get past so I can actually put some torps out, but he's kind of got in the way of everything. So just in case he does turn in, but I should be able to take him out with guns. Yes, there we go. So now got a DD and a cruiser in the channel. So turning so I don't give broadside to the Warspite. Oh, and the sub as well. That's not good. So because I had slowed down so much, I had to clear that ping because those torps probably would have gone into me. So God, that didn't clear at all quickly, did it? It didn't stay up very long, I should say. But at least we know where that sub is, and my drop did a flood and a fire, so that's nice. So my main concern now is the Warspite. Torps out. If they hit, great, but if he spots them and slows down, that's good as well, because obviously I don't want him to poke around the corner and kind of like blap me. So even though he's slowing down, it is what it is. And our Colorado actually is doing some good tanking here, so it's nice to have a BB that can push out, but It looks like they're on a collision course here, which is not going to be great. And obviously the sub's got his broadside, so just trying to do what I can here, but this is not looking great for our Colorado. But the Warspite is going, yeah, the Warspite exchanged. Fair enough. Take that, I guess, because our Colorado was not really going to be able to survive that. But I guess a 6 for a 7, you know. It's more speculative sub attacks. I'm just wondering if he's moved or not, really, at this point. He might be in the same position, you never know. And he hadn't moved. Okay, that was a good prediction then. Another fire and another flood, so there you go. Well, send out again just in case. And yeah, DD top. So now what I'm expecting here is to try and catch this DD out. Badonyi is running away or might be turning, could be turning into the channel, could be turning around, but I suspect more than likely just running away, so I'm turning to get shots on this DD. He's backing off into me. I know he's already used some torches have come earlier. My Hydro is still up, so this DD is in a lot of trouble. He's trying to run for the gap. I should be able to clear him out. Not quite. That's a slight mistake on my part. I should have really been able to take him out. But he's known now position wise, so Armatuski just needs to sit there and ambush him when he comes out. Badonyi's gone around the corner. Okay, sub's pulled out. So I've now got a free rein to potentially go up through the channel. Yeah, expected torps. Just speed past the first set, slow down for the second. DD got taken out. So yep, now. So it looks like I'm going to be turning back in to keep up the pressure on the BB that's coming in the Nagato. Good thing about the Nuremberg that I like is its guns are really nice, and the HE is really effective against BBs. You just constant damage and obviously fire chance to burn them down. At this level, BBs, once you get a permanent fire, it's so destructive, and if you can start racking them up, like in 2 or 3 permanent fires, then they're toast. So I start to shots out of the Nagato. Oh, there's a fire. Question is he going to get shots away before? So he has, so evasive maneuvers. Good. Again, another fire would be great, but see how we're lucky. Well, a couple of nice hits from him. Could have done without those, but what can you do? So he's, oh no, he hasn't put the fire out. His fire's still raging, which is nice. Badonyi is he's got to choose targets now. He's going to go for the DD, or is he going to go for me? Hold it, gone for the DD. Maybe he's turned to kill all his guns here. He's turned to kill all his guns, but DD's in smoke. So trying to keep the pressure up on this Badonyi. Fire helps. Continue the pressure. Be nice to get him, but I'm not expecting to get him in this exchange. Do more damage than he does to me. Managed to get out of harm's way, and now potentially it looks like he might be coming through the channel, which is not a great idea, but you never know, he might do that. Although I don't think he's going to make it. So my worry here is the game's in the bag here, but with only 2 BBs close to our cap, if that Fubuki gets in, then we could be in a lot of trouble. So I'm now turning to defend our cap just in case. Fubuki's up by the repulse though, so I probably don't have to worry about it. So I can now continue to kind of put pressure on the Bedogni and the Nagato. It's comfortable so far. I wouldn't say we're like doing really well, but I mean we do have a points advantage just because of the ships, so it should be for us. Now the Fubuki against the repulse. It depends if the Fubuki has all its torps. I know the repulse managed to get his guns on him, so it's kind of not what you want to do as a DD, is push into a DD and then find out you have no guns. I tried to get some shots through the mouth here. Yeah, they weren't going. I would need to be in a lot closer for that to happen. But these 2 ships are probably going to fall at any moment now. Shots out on the Nagato, and if the Bedogni pulls out, I might be able to get him. So let's see what happens. Okay, he turns in. Oh, I'll get the Nagato. And I get the Bedogni. Double strike. Nice. I think I got a lot of help on the Nagato though. Someone, he was on about 4,500 I think when I looked, and he went down to under 1,000, so got a bit of help there. But you take it when you get it. And now with only 1 ship left, the Champion, there's no way they can win. But yeah, this is a nice tier 6. I mean, it's a German cruiser. They're reasonably tanky. I wouldn't say that they're citadel proof by any means, but they are a really nice ship. Tactically, they are good for kiting because they obviously the guns at the back, but they've got good forward angles. You don't have to give too much. You can get away with about a 35-degree angle at the front and still get both guns at the back on, maybe 40-45 degrees, but angle's good for getting guns onto target if you're heading towards them. But the best scenario is either kiting, having a cruiser chase you, trying to catch up with you, and you just constantly spamming them with HE, or if you can somehow have a BB spotted that you can just constantly rain fire on them and whittle them down really quickly. It's good. It's a good ship for that. But all in all, not bad. Our sub doesn't understand what submarine surveillance does. He's trying to spot a cruiser with submarine surveillance. I'll say that again. I mentioned chat. Submarine surveillance is for finding submarines, surprisingly enough. But I think there's quite a few sub players that it's like you often see them trying to take shots at under 3 kilometers. So maybe they haven't played in a while and don't realise the things have changed. But he's getting chased here, so I think he does a good job getting away, if memory serves, but he's out of air now, so any moment he's going to pop up, and I can see the depth charges for the Champion, so he's got a bit of distance from where that Champion is. So I'm just trying to get in a position where I can spot and or shoot in an attempt to try and give our sub time to get away. So I'm spotted, so I know he's within 12 kilometers or 12.2 kilometers now. So he's probably right on top of the sub. There we go. So sub is not going to survive this. But I do my best to try and get him to think about something else, but there's not a chance. I don't know. Sub goes down. So I managed to get a fire, so his spotted range is extended, but he puts it out. And it's got smoke up now as well, so I'll wait until I can get close enough to spot him, or he comes out of the smoke. But oh, he does come out of the smoke. There we go. So getting around the island so I can get my guns in by turning a little. And now it's a matter of see if we can get some spots on him. Obviously that big island is giving him some protection, and so's the smoke. Swap my game. See what we can do. But it's about to get capped and he's back in the smoke, so this I don't think we get him this time. He does a good job of just getting away. There's nothing else he can do. And all in all, not a bad victory, not a bad performance. Certainly wasn't the hardest team to play against. Yeah, not bad. Team score. Oh yeah, I did all right. It's not bad, about 400 points more. But it's those games where you're in a cruiser that you want to have lots of things to shoot at and not be shot back at, and for most of the time that was the case. So yeah, not a bad game.